received my letter then. Thanks for coming. You got my letter? Thanks for meeting me. My good friend Dulif of the Mages Guild is in danger. I can't protect him from the Fire Song on my own. A circle of druids that usually stick to their own island. Lately, however, they've been turning up all over and attacking people. I hoped I was done with them after Earth and Root Enclave. But Dulif spotted them while investigating a lead. I'm a historian. Dulif's helping me trace the movements of the druids of Galen after they left High Rock in ages past. I'm not familiar with this land, so Dulif went on ahead. Now he's in trouble. Can you help? I'll find a way to reward you.
From the sides!
You're watching.
Over here! Just getting a charcoal rubbing of this tablet.
Dula! Ifri's grace. The fire song didn't get you.
You know better than to worry about me, Laurel. But good to
Fill in
see
our
you
friends.
again, sailor.
Keep watch back here.
When I sent Laurel that letter, I never expected you to be the capable help she'd hire. You're just in time, too. I managed to give the Craven Fire Song the slip long enough to find an ancient tablet. The carving's as old as Tawaka's tail, but the symbol at the top represents the Druid King. And the pattern suggests some sort of ritual. But I'm not sure about the other three symbols. Weirds, maybe? No idea. Earlier, I met with a Beldama Weiris. Thought she might know something about why the Druid King visited the Weirds before leading the Druids to the Sisters. She needed time to recall the stories, but remembered this tablet and sent me to examine it. No idea. That's why I made this rubbing. Why don't you take it to the Beldama camp near the Weird Tree and show it to Weiris Tola? Maybe it will help her recall any stories about Weirds and the Druid King. Druid Laurel and I will meet you there. The camp is just to the west of the Beldama Weird Tree. I'll stay with Druid Laurel and make sure she gets there safely. Let's hope the Weiris has remembered something, or can at least tell us more about the carvings on this tablet. I'm not entirely sure. When I asked her about stories concerning the Druid King and the Weirds, it was the first thing she remembered. Like the Druids, they mostly keep an oral history, so this tablet must have special meaning. By sand and seas. If they are, they've been looking in the wrong place. After I wrote to Laurel and gave them the slip, I haven't seen them since. But they're still out there. I can feel them in the wind. I've been busy. Druid Laurel runs a tight ship, but I'm always happy to help. Speaking of help, thanks again for assisting me at Graven Deep. Never would have found that old logbook. Not to mention getting out of there alive without you. We might look an odd pair, but Laurel and I go way back. She pulled my carcass out of the sea after I shipwrecked off the coast of Galen. Had the Stone Lord druids take care of me. After that, I stopped being a pirate and charted a new course. I owe her more than just investigating the path of the Druid King, but she's my friend. She showed me that there was more to the world, more to me. And after what happened at the Enclave, Fire Song dogs. Them being here can't be a coincidence.
We'll meet you at the camp shortly, friend. I want to take a look at this tablet first.
Should fetch a fair fetching price. for us.
Circle around!
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Are you with them? Stay back!
What happened here?
Druids. Call themselves the Fire Song? They attacked us. Blight and thorns! Please, Fred, talk to her and find out what happened. First, those druids arrived in force. Call themselves the Fire Song. And now you show up with the mage who spoke to Weirus Tola and another druid?
Are you here to attack us too? The Fire Song leader, Archdruid Mishiel, demanded that Wirus Tola come with him to open the... How did he phrase it? The Druid King's ritual site. When she refused, they attacked. They took her away. No. But if you really want to help, find Wirus Tola and bring her back safely. Druids haven't been seen in High Rock since the weird tree was just a shrub. So when they appeared, we took interest. I'll mark the locations of their camps on your map. Only recently. We were curious at first, not concerned. Frankly, most of my sisters thought druids were just myths. I certainly never met one. When they started setting up camps, we just wanted to keep an eye on them. Maybe that was naive. Tablet? No, I've never seen this before. The symbol on the middle, that's similar to one we use to represent nature. And the one on the bottom left looks like a version of the Beldama symbol. As for the other two, I don't know what they mean. It all happened so fast. He said something about needing a Wirus to open the path, and I know he mentioned the Druid King and a ritual site. Things I'd never heard of until the mage arrived and asked Wirus Tola about them. Yes, Wirus Tola spoke fondly of your friend. He asked if she knew any stories about the Druid King meeting the Weirds long ago. She seemed to know something, but she wanted to consult the other elders. Maybe that's why the Fire Song took her. Only recently. We were curious at first, not concerned. Frankly, most of my sisters thought druids were just myths. I certainly never met one. When they started setting up camps, we just wanted to keep an eye on them. Maybe that was naive.
Fire Song camps on the mainland? We need to figure out where they took Wirus Tola.
Stay here, Lord. I'll follow our friend, but stay out of their way. Let's go see what the Fire Song are up to. No sign of Tola. But what's that? Sacred seeds. Laurel said the Fire Song were after the Stone Lore Seed and Earthenroot Enclave. What does this have to do with the Druid King's visit to the Weird?
Let's ride!
I'm just glad there were some survivors at the mill. It could have been so much worse.
Let's see if we can find any sign of Tola. What's that inscribed there? Free? Wonder what that means.
Smoke, ash, and fire. Just like home.
until I met you.
Hagfen, huh? That's enough to point us in a direction, at least. Let's get back to Druid Laurel and Weirus Jocelyn, and show them what we found.
You're back! What of Weirus Tola? Roots and thorns, confound it! What took you so long? I had half a mind to go after the two of you myself for a moment there. Did you find anything? Do you know where the fire song took Weirus Tola? Is she alright? Hagfen? The marsh to the northeast? Well, if the fire song marked a location on their map, it must be important. We need to head there and fast. I don't trust that path traitor Archdruid Mishiel to not hurt the Weirus. Did you find anything else? Orders? Let me see that. Archdruid Orlaith is one of the most respected elders in the Fire Song Circle. But why did she send Mishiel here to get a nature spirit? We have plenty of our own in the archipelago. Anyway, is that everything? Interesting. We druids use totems and fetishes in our rituals. Does this serve a similar purpose? And what's this word inscribed here? Free. Never heard of it. We have no other choice. We need to see if the fire song took Weirus Tola to Hagfen. The mark on the map is quite clear. Shouldn't be too hard to find that spot in Hagfen. I wonder what's there. I'm sick of being one step behind those blighted cowards. First, they tried to take our sacred seed, and now this? What does it all mean? The sacred seeds were given into the care of the 3 Druid circles by Druid King Kasserine to keep and guard until the time they would be needed. That's what the prophecy says, but the actual meaning has been debated for centuries. The dream of Kasserine. I've been fascinated by the stories of the Druid King since I read the prophecy inscribed on the Telling Stone. Of course, each of the circles interprets its meaning differently. Just one of the many things we disagree about. Who knows why those foul sacks of root rot do anything? Obviously, they wanted to take possession of the Stone Lore sacred seed. But why they want to acquire a nature spirit from the mainland? I have no idea. Maybe we're all just chasing legends.
There's a cave near that spot on the map, over on the eastern shore. We never go there. My sisters say it's haunted.
Haunted? Great. I'll bet that's it then. We'll meet you there.
Off we go!
Clear a path ahead, friend. We'll follow behind you.
nearly complete. The spirit will be ours soon enough.
How dare you disturb a sacred spirit of nature?
Careful, Weavers. The spirit will belong to the fire. The prophecy decreases.
Down there, hurry!
I don't have time for distractions. The second ritual site awaits.
Where is Tola? Are you all right?
Dulef, you and your friends arrived just in time. Thank you. Thank you for coming to rescue me from that druid villain. Your arrival undoubtedly saved my life, but you were too late to stop the archdruid from completing his ritual. I think this is all related to the stories your friend Dulef asked me about. After consulting with my fellow elders and listening to the fire song druid prattle on, yes. In one story, the Beldama Weirds worked with Druid King Kasserine long ago to consecrate this place for a ritual. Did Dulef find the tablet I pointed him to? Just as I remembered. The pattern depicts a ritual, though one I am unfamiliar with. The symbols represent the Druid King, the Beldama Weird, and the Glenmoral Weird, and the one in the center. I believe that's the spirit Archdruid Michiel seeks. I believe it's the ritual depicted on the tablet, but in reverse. It shows the Druid King and the Weirds consecrating a place for a nature spirit. The Archdruid's ritual desecrated this site. Now he's off to do the same thing at the second site. Not specifically, but if the Glenmoral Weirds assisted the Druid King there, then it must be somewhere in Bankurai. The Archdruid will require another Weirist to access the ritual site. Then, if he completes his spell, he can summon the nature spirit.
The Glenmoral Weird. Let's discuss our next steps. So the Druid King didn't just meet with the Beldama Weird to perform a ritual. He had the help of the Glenmoral Weird too? And the Fire Song somehow knew this as well? Blight, was I the only one who didn't know about this? We need to stop them. As sure as rain's hands showers give rise to second seed's flowers. Let's hurry to Bankurai and find that Glenmoral camp the Weirist told you about. We need to keep Archdruid Michiel from desecrating the second ritual site.
Perhaps I can help. Let me create a portal to Bankurai. It should deposit you close to the Weird camp.
Much obliged, Wiristola. Clear skies to you.
My wound. How it hurts.
The woods are no place for a princess.
Stay back, Druid. Your threats of violence are not welcomed here.
Please, I'm not one of the others you encountered. My friends and I are here to stop them.
Oh, really? And why should I trust you? You travel with a druid, stranger. The last druids that entered our camp were quick to violence and stole one of our sisters away. They said they needed her to open a path. I don't wish to see any more blood spilled, but if you're with them... Odd, I wasn't aware there were such distinctions. But if you're not with these Fire Song, then why are you here? The Beldama sent you? Well, you're too late. The druids took Wirisorsha with them. If you really want to help, I'll tell you what I know. The druids seek a nature spirit. A very special one that has been asleep for a very long time. Let me have your map. The Archdruid asked about an ancient ritual site, one we only know through legends. It lies somewhere deep within the sunken road. I marked the entrance on your map. If you truly want to help, hurry and save Wirisorsha. The Glenmoral Weirds know this ancient spirit only through stories and legends. It sleeps in a ritual site hidden within the sunken road. Please, find the site and save Wirisorsha. The Archdruid, he seemed to enjoy hurting us. We have some stories about the spirit that sleeps beneath the sunken road. They mostly revere and venerate the spirit, which the stories call free. Interesting. I just remembered a verse. Awake free when the barons in ivy robes need you most. It's an old saying. The druids we knew embraced so-called civilization. They were as bad as the city dwellers. Weirds seek the beauty of unmarred nature, isolation. The stories give the impression that the druids of old found our ways unsavory. No. To be honest, we hardly even think about druids. They've been absent from High Rock for centuries. Our stories talk about a singular entity, the Druids of Galen. I suppose I should have realized they'd form subgroups. The Weirds certainly have.
Thank you, Eris. We'll find Weir's Sorsha and stop the fire song, I promise. No! We were too late! Archdruid Mishiel killed Weir's Sorsha! We need to get inside and stop him now!
My apologies, poor lass. Lutka, help us avenge her death. Tuwaka, watch over us. Stay on guard.
Someone approaches. Guard the ritual site! Destroy them, my Ursox! You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Spirit
I claim the ancient spirit for the fire song, just as the prophecy dictates. Witness the power of a fire song archdruid. You and that blighted stone lord, why must you interfere?
Archdruid Michiel didn't stand a chance against
Friend,
you.
help me release the spirit.
Bright. Awake. The flash fades.
The spirit. Can they understand us?
Loud. Too loud. Writhing.
Sets tears. Friend, maybe you could talk to the spirit? They seem confused.
Awake. Sap. Flowing. Roots. Stirring. You dug me up. I was asleep. Seasons and seasons. Plucked like a flower from the dream of the green. A promise whispered in petals. Needed. Yes. Free. Keeper, nourisher, the flower grown and given form. Dreamed by the green long ago. I am. The king spoke, the weird sang, and free became free. Bright. Too bright. Purpose. Free has a purpose. But the memories are unclear. I am the tender, the nourisher. Gentle hands mend the ground. Awake now. But where? Who? Blood warm in the soil. Away! Sunlight on leaves, please!
Free? I'm a druid. I'll take you someplace safe after I talk to my friend.
Like the Druid King? Sunlight on leaves. Yes. Free.
We actually did it. We learned why the Druid King met with the Weirds before leaving High Rock. It was to summon this nature spirit. But as to their purpose, that remains a mystery. Perhaps the Stonelore Elders can help me figure it out. We need to return to the Glenmoral Weird Camp and let them know what happened here. They deserve to hear about Weir's Sorsha from us, as well as about the fate of Archdruid Michiel. We can discuss our next steps back there after we give them the news.
Let me open a portal for us back to the camp. Here we are. could bring Free to the Mages Guild. I'm sure they'd be safe there, Laurel.
No, Duluth. I think I need to take Free to the Stone Lore Circle. They belong with the Druids.
Free belongs with Druids. Yes. Yes. Purpose and stone. Rain and sun.
Like I was telling Duluth, I want to take Free to Galen, an island in the Sisters Archipelago. They should be with the Stone Lore Druids. If anyone can help them find their purpose and keep them safe, it's us. After their actions here on the mainland, I wouldn't put it past them. The Fire Song revealed themselves as the path traders they are. I need to warn my circle and get Free to Galen. Take this, friend. Maybe we can work together again in the future. I hope Free feels comfortable on Galen. I know the Stone Lord Druids will do everything we can to help them and make them feel welcome. And I hope to see you again, my friend. You should visit us on Galen the next time you travel to the archipelago. Free was asleep for so long. They need time to adjust and remember who they are. And to figure out the purpose that the Druid King and the Ancient Weird had in mind when they summoned them. On Galen, they'll be safe among the Stone Lord Druids. That's a good question. We work with nature spirits all the time, but Free is unique. They're connected to our past in ways I can only guess. I'll do my best to make sure my people help Free in any way we can. It's a beautiful island in the Sisters Archipelago. Galen may be less tame than High Isle, but I like it. House Mornard oversees the main city of Vastir, but the rest of the island is wild and free. In that wilderness, the Stone Lore make their home. No, not like you mean. We have enclaves, small communities of druids working together to keep the true way. We have a larger camp which should serve as a safe haven for Free. At least until we know what Free wants to do next. Free was asleep for so long. They need time to adjust and remember who they are. And to figure out the purpose that the Druid King and the Ancient Weird had in mind when they summoned them. On Galen, they'll be safe among the Stone Lord Druids. That's a good question. We work with nature spirits all the time, but Free is unique. They're connected to our past in ways I can only guess. I'll do my best to make sure my people help Free in any way we can.
Galen. Purpose folds into the leaves. Druid whispers. The song softens. Thank you. The roots twist, release, undone. Question. Kindness. Curiosity. Awake and asked, plucked and guided. Galen will tend, will prompt. Free was made for druids. The nourisher goes where they need them.